What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Red Revolution with me, Calvin. I hope you're all doing well. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about our previous wins. Beating Stoke 3-0 and also just recently beating Brighton 5-1, both away from home. So let's get straight into it. Now, I just want to talk a bit about the Stoke and a bit about the Brighton game. Beating Stoke 3-0 away from home, goals from Mane and Salah. A tough place, the Britannia. Away from home, Stoke, even at home, Stoke have always been this bogey team for us, and beating them was really good. We needed that. We needed that win. We really did. We're starting now. We're starting to play a bit more better now. We really are. It's like, fast forward to the Brighton game we just had recently on the weekend, destroying them 5-1. Now the question is, I've been watching it, was that a penalty for Brighton? I know it's the past now, we won the game, it didn't change the score, it didn't change the result, it didn't, to me, the way I saw it, it was a mixed debate, people saying it wasn't, it was. Somebody involved Jordan Henderson, and as far as I could see, there was nothing in it. It wasn't what they showed on Match of the Day. What I could see, it wasn't a penalty for Brighton. I think it was Glenn Murray scored it then, but we came back and there was a free kick. I think it was Coutinho, and it was like a low shot and just went under the wall. They jumped the Brighton wall. It just went in. The goalkeeper just stood there and it just went in, and it was quite funny actually. But honestly, Salah running the show again, and for the Brighton game, Coutinho with 3 assists and a goal in that game, man of the match. I know it's always the Salah show, but Coutinho is just world class. And there's news Barcelona's come back in for him. And then there's news again that but Real Madrid wanting Salah. Salah's helped his country qualify for the World Cup for next year, so that's going to be fantastic to see and to show the whole world what he's been doing for Liverpool. Mohamed Salah, he'll be showing that on the grandest stage of them all, the World Cup. Mohamed Salah is just amazing. I think amazing is not a big enough word for him to describe he's just magical to watch. He's absolutely magical, and if you want to compare, it's hard to compare him to the likes of Messi, Ronaldo, two top class players, both in their 30s now. But honestly, it's hard to say, can he reach the peak of both Cristiano and Lionel Messi? You never know, because if he keeps performing like that for Liverpool, I know all the top clubs, you've seen Real Madrid, I can see why Real Madrid wants him, because you see Cristiano Ronaldo now in his 30s. Now he's not too old, he's like early 30s, so but they'll want to have someone like Salah. I think he's mid 20s, but obviously younger than Ronaldo, but want somebody kind of to replace him. But two really good results, one again, both away from home. Tough games, Brighton have played well this season, they really have, and they've been a bit of a tough team for other opposition teams at the Amex, I think it's called, the Amex Arena. Nice stadium, and I hope Brighton do stay up. They're a nice team, and honestly, 5-1 is just absolutely fantastic. I want to talk about the Champions League now, because we've got one more group game, and we are certain to qualify for the knockout stages, which last time in the Champions League it didn't go so great, as you all know. 2014, we were knocked out in the group. We had, do I dare say, pretty tough, well, obviously because Real Madrid were in there. I think it was Ludogorets, I think we had Bâle as well, I think so, but still tough teams. But we should have really done better. I think that was the first season when we lost Suarez. Suarez went to Barcelona before that season started. So that was the first season without Suarez, Could things have been different if Suarez played that season? I think so. I think we would have qualified. But let's talk about it now. We are first out of 4 teams. Currently now it starts from 1st to 4th. Liverpool, Sevilla, Spartak Moscow and Maribor. Maribor I don't think can even get Europa League. I think they're just out now. Sevilla play Maribor away. We play Spartak Moscow at home, which we drew a few months ago 1-1 in Moscow. But we've got the crowd behind us. It's a must-win game. But I tell you something, we're certain to qualify, because if you can see now on the screen, the goal difference, it's 7 in between. It's like it's 3 for them and 10 for us and Spartak Moscow, and we can't fuck this up. We can't. I know we did it against Sevilla 3-3. We were 3-0 up and it was 3-3. But I'm certain we will be in the knockout stages. We will be 100%. And if we finish first, how it all works, we play the second best team, the team that finishes second in the other groups in randomly picked, and the team that finishes second will play first. We want to stay in first, but I want to talk about this. I don't think it really matters what position we finish first or second, because if you look at the teams as well who are close to finishing second, I think there's Napoli, Spartak Moscow, Juventus. They're still tough teams. I know you got likes of Barcelona at top of the league, I'm sure, of their group, but there's still some other tough teams who, if we finish first and we play the second best team in the other group, whoever it is, they're still tough teams when I've been looking at the group. So it's not going to be easy, but if we get our heads together and we've got the first leg and the second leg, if we play away and then home or home and away, we can do this. It's going to be tough, but we unleash Salah and Mane and Firmino, Coutinho. Then we have our dodgy defence, Moreno, Mignolet. But anyway, honestly, I do think we've changed now. We've changed as a team. We look more motivated. We look more confident. Keita is doing really good. He's for RB Leipzig, who are still in the Champions League. I think they can still qualify for the knockout round. But let's talk about, could we get him next month in January? Because we bought him, but something about the agreement, we're going to have him at the end of the season, but we want him now. We want Keita now because he looks fantastic. He's seeing the goals, he's scoring goals. He's got this really good engine like Kante, Yaya Toure, and that's what I love to see in that midfield. We need that boost. We do. We need someone strong like him as well, and we could really do with him in our team. Defence needs sorting because we all know it's shit. We know our defence is shit. Against Spartak Moscow, I'd go for the following team. I think Gomez is still out. I prefer Gomez to Trent. I think Nathaniel Klein is still out. But I'd give Lovren a go. Lovren and I think Matip's still injured, so Lovren and Clavin as centre-back. Put Mignolet in goal, but put Robertson instead of Moreno at left-back. I like Milner at centre mid. That's why he's always been great. It's at City and Aston Villa. Don't put him at left back. Have Milner, Emre Can. He scored against Brighton, Emre Can. And Hendo. Please stop slating Hendo. The lad's been with us for quite a few years. I know people slate him, but it may not be the best midfielder in the world, but he tries his best. And I still see him as a Liverpool player. I may not be a big fan of Hendo, but don't slate him. I know we got Lallana back, so could he start against Spartak Moscow? Who knows? But could we have... Well, we could have... I think Coutinho... Did Coutinho start in that front three? I think he did. If he did, and if he scored did 3 assists and scored a goal against Brighton in that position on the wing, I tell you, start him up front. Start him up front. And Salah as well, and Firmino as well. Start them up front. But yeah, we can't fuck this up. We can't, because we got our heads together, we stay focused, we've got this. 100%, I'm saying it now, we're going to get through. We're going to be in the knockout round. Whoever we get, you know, bring them on. And because we're Liverpool, we're not scared, we got this. Also, another thing as well, I've also bought a ticket. I will be doing a matchday vlog of it. It's 4 days after my 23rd birthday, on the 24th of March. And it's Liverpool Legends against Bayern Munich Legends at Anfield. So 24th of March. You can still get your tickets on the Liverpool website. I'm looking forward to it. So be a nice little belated birthday present. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bring on, I think it's Wednesday, we play Spartak Moscow. We've got this, we're Liverpool, we've got the crowd behind us. Build up that atmosphere and show the whole world who Liverpool are. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Thanks for subscribing as well. And please like this video and please share, and I shall see you guys next video. Bye bye.